I've thoroughly enjoyed myself. There is a microphone there for you. Help yourself. There you go.
Hello.
So, welcome to what would be Hub Radio Studio. We're in the CPA today, actually, Centre for Performing Arts, on the other side of campus. So, tell us a little bit about yourselves then, gents. Where have you come from? Where did you form? Kind of stuff like that.
Well, I'm from Northern Ireland, a small place in County Armagh called Portadown. It's a cultural oasis, really. It's an amazing place, and I think everyone should go there.
A cultural oasis. That is a beautiful way of describing a place.
I'll pass it on to George.
Yeah, I'm George, drummer. I come from a little town called Charmouth near Lyme Regis, if anyone's actually heard of it.
The one with the fossils.
The one with the fossils, as everyone says. Down in Dorset, yeah. So I'm the little southern country boy. That's it.
So yeah, I'm Joey. I currently live in Somerset, Wells, Somerset. Shout out to anyone who's listening from there.
Hi, I'm Dylan from the Midlands, in a little place called Pebworth, the most boring village in the world. That's about it. That's all you need to know.
Apart from Charlotte, apparently. Yeah. Watch it.
Lovely. So your 3 songs there, have you got anything recorded then?
We have an Instagram page, a Facebook page, a Twitter page, and a YouTube page. There is 2 originals on YouTube and also 2 covers as well.
Brilliant.
We'll be recording an EP soon, hopefully with what's his?
Paul Sampson, hopefully. He produced the Primitives' Crash single, if you've heard that. Here you go, way too fast, don't slow down, you're going to crash.
I
Have you heard
haven't.
that?
I can't say I've heard it, but you know what I might do if we got some time, which it looks like we will do actually. I could always whack it on for you. So you got a professional producer then coming in, a professional studio.
Hopefully, yes, yeah.
Wow, that's really impressive.
Produced my dad's band in the 80s, actually, so it should be
Oh, lovely. Well, when you got it recorded, when you got it all mixed and mastered, give us a shout. We'll endeavour to get you on Hub Radio again.
Cheers.
And you
Thank
can do a little bit of a promo tour. Lovely. So, I did ask you for a couple of songs, some songs which have inspired you maybe, some songs which you just kind of love listening to. And you gave me 2.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one was I Can't Get No Satisfaction by the wonderful Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
And, well, the other one we'll find out in a bit. Because I've got it here, but I don't think I should give everything away all in one go. No.
We can explain them if you want.
Yeah, so Rolling Stones, I mean, it's kind of fairly obvious how they inspire you, but
Yeah.
go on then.
Well, for me, the first time I heard the riff Satisfaction is when I started listening to rock music. Yeah, when I heard rock and roll was that. And it's quite simple riff as well, so anyone can really play it if you're starting a guitar. And I'll pass it on to Dylan for the second song, which I love as well.
Yeah, the second song's Venus and Furs by the wonderful Velvet Underground. I don't think many people have heard our weirder side yet, but it's a coming. We have a lot of droning sort of stuff, feedbacky things on the way. We'll start playing them live pretty soon. And yeah, it's just an awesome song. Awesome.
Lovely. Well, in that case, without further ado, I bring to you I Can't Get No Satisfaction by the Rolling Stones. Satisfaction by the Rolling Stones. What a brilliant track to have as an inspiration, really. That's all I can say. Yeah, so I know we've got your 2 tracks here as inspirative. Inspirative? Is that a word? Inspirative. It is now. Hub Radio's new word of 2018, inspirative. So Rolling Stones is your first inspiration, very obviously. And, Venus and Furs. How does that tie together?
We all have different inspirations. My first inspiration was probably Stones. Dylan was probably the Beatles. Joey's was Oasis, and George.
I'll say the Living Colour stuff.
Living Colour. But me and Dylan both, when we came here at Band Hub, we both found a mutual friendship over Lou Reed and the Velvet Underground. So we both love him as well. But he's one of our influences.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know really, I guess it's just it's a different side of music that's quite just interesting and awesome. I mean, everyone must have been listening to them at the time, and they're just very highly influential on indie, psychedelic stuff, noise rock. It's just
I could understand that. Yeah. I could understand that. So here's a really out there question for you. This kind of music is very 80s, very 90s kind of back there in the past as a
The
new
80s?
80s, 60s. Sorry, I do apologise. Gosh, I'm gonna look at my phone now and there's gonna be people complaining.
I mean, we're kind of yeah. We've got a sort of mixture. This is quite sort of R&B
Yeah.
stuff, but that second song we did was highly influenced by this band Television from the 70s.
Yeah.
Who basically you can track a line from them to the Strokes and all these sort of like any sort of like quite jaggedy guitar work over the past 30 or 40 years with kind of just interesting solos rather than sort of just blues. It's quite, you know.
So quickly to get back to my point.
Anyway.
So you're quite 60s. I do apologise for getting that wrong. As a kind of like band taking your influence from the past, how are you going to try and like change yourselves to bring it more like up to date, bring yourselves into like the new kind of...
Well, I think the charts speak for itself. I think it needs a change, to be honest.
Yeah?
Yeah. I
So
think there's nothing good in it.
How are you kind of like thinking of like where are you going to try and take yourselves to bring yourselves into this new
George
chart?
poking me, so I'll let George have a go.
I just thought I'd say, like, it's interesting how we all got different kind of influences. We all like the same music, and I think that's kind of what we're bringing to the band is all our different influences from all the different bands that we used to listen to, and like still do listen to, because it's quite varied, but also we all like the same stuff, so it's quite useful.
Where would you like it to go, Joey?
We should want to do something new, I think.
You want to do something new?
Something that
So,
something the world needs.
Possibly like
You know.
techno house combined with 60s rock and roll.
Maybe.
Sure.
Sure.
Second
20 years down the line.
second album, maybe.
Second album, yeah.
We're going slightly psychedelic, and that's the main. I guess that's the main direction. But that's quite big now with Temples and all these sort of new psychedelic bands. It's quite, they're quite successful. I think we can do something with it.
There's always a place for rock and roll.
I can agree with that 100%. So, I've spoken to you about your music. I've spoken to you about like the kind of stuff you want to do, where you're going to go. Where are you playing next? If I wanted to come and see you playing live again,
Good question.
Have you got any gigs booked up?
We're trying to get gigs. This is one of the things we're doing to promote our band. We've obviously been in touch with venues in Bristol, but we'll play anywhere really. So if anyone's out there, if in Jamaica or anywhere, we will come, please.
What's the song? Whose song? Anyway, it doesn't matter.
I can. Behind Blue Eyes.
Okay, and one final question for all of you. When you've got your dream set, you've got your dream team, your dream gigs, what's the first thing you're going to put on your individual riders? So, like, you know, when you kind of like sit down, you're like, oh, I just really need that Mars bar. So you put your Mars bar at the first, like, is it? Well, don't copy me.
Midget Gems all the way.
Midget Gems.
Favourite food or drink or anything?
So you wouldn't have anything.
My
like
mum's Sunday lunch.
your mum's Sunday lunch. So you're gonna get a
Just
venue
gonna-
to fly your mum out to wherever you are and get a Sunday lunch.
Big old bowl of hummus.
Big old bowl of
It is.
hummus.
Hummus and pita chips, man. That's the way forward. That's it. Eat them, you'll get fat, but it's so worth it, honestly.
Well, I wasn't going to say it, but I think it's the only thing, like a fat case of beer. It's
Yes,
got to
that's
be
right,
there,
George.
hasn't it? It's got to be there at some point, so, you know.
Drink responsibly.
Exactly.
Drinking responsibly. Right. So it's quite an interesting selection of choices. Now. I was
Beer
not
and
gonna
Sunday
lie.
lunch.
I was expecting something a lot worse and possibly not suitable for broadcast. But
We're all about midget gems here.
Well, obviously it's not suitable, but we could go on suitable if you want.
well, I respect your decency of not saying that. Anyway, I'm going to go into your final choice of song today, which is Venus and Furs. I'm going to leave you that. I'm going to say thank you very much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
And it was an absolute pleasure. So
Cheers.
hopefully we'll get you back next time.
Bye bye.